going to talk about the surface area of a sphere. The surface area formula for a sphere is 4 pi r squared. And there's no bases of a sphere, just one, outer surface, that rounded surface. So only just one formula. There's no lateral area formula, just a total surface area formula. So 4 pi r squared is the formula. And here they give us the radius. So all we need to do is plug that in. So we have 4 pi times the radius of 5, and the radius needs to be squared. So 5 squared is 25, so 4 pi times 25, and so that's 100 pi centimeters squared. That's it. Just a basic one. Just watch for if they're giving you the radius or the diameter. Sometimes they give you the diameter, and you need to divide that in half to get the radius. The second question here is saying, what is the surface area of a sphere with a diameter of 14? So here's what I was saying about they're giving you the diameter, and you need to find the radius, which would be half of that being 7. And so the surface area is going to be 4 pi times 7 squared. So 7 squared is 49, times 4 is 196. So 196 pi inches squared is the surface area. And if they want you to round that, you're going to multiply by pi, giving you about 615.75 inches squared. So just kind of look for, do they want in terms of pi or do they want a rounded answer? The next question, and the last one, is what is the surface area of a sphere with a circumference of 24 inches? Round to the nearest tenth. So the circumference is 24 inches. And we know that the formula for circumference is 2 pi r. We're going to say that 2 pi r equals 24. And we're going to divide by 2 pi to find the radius. Now, when you divide by 2 pi, you must put the 2 pi in parentheses. Or you can divide by 2 first and then divide by pi. But if you do not if you don't put this in parentheses, what it does is it divides by 2 and then it multiplies by pi, which will give you a much higher answer than you should end up with. So the radius that I should get here, 24 divided by parenthesis 2 pi, is about 3.82. And we're going to use this into the formula for pi r squared, which is our surface area formula. So 4 pi times my radius squared, and I'm going to use the full decimal from my calculator, working forward with my radius. If you're needing to round, using 3.82 should be fine. So I'm squaring my radius, giving me about 14.59, multiplying by 4, 58.36 pi, and they want it to the nearest tenth. Now, this doesn't mean to say 58.4 pi. It means go ahead, put pi in the calculator, and then round your final answer. So now I'm going to multiply by pi, 183.3. And that was inches squared. So this will be my surface area here. So just know if they're saying things like round your answer to the nearest tenth, that means put pi into the answer. Do not leave it in terms of pi. So that's how you deal with the spheres and surface area.